Hi, my name's Andy. I'm at Christchurch University, and in conjunction with our parks, we bring 5 classes to you a week. Today's session is midweek mobility, stretch and flex. So we're going to start by standing up to start with. We then will grab our little bit of resistance, whether that's bands, bottles or hand weights, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm just going to put the music on and we'll get going. Okay, lovely. Can you hear the music just in the background? It's just to be in the background. Thank you very much, Lena. Thank you, Ruth, everyone that just put their thumbs up. Brilliant. Okay, so we're just going to start as we normally would. So feet shoulder width apart, nice deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to lift the shoulders and blow out as we come down. Thinking about as if we've got this little bit of wire pulling us up right through the center of our body, nice and tall. Nice deep breath in. Let's bring the shoulders up again and lower down. One more time. Nice deep breath in and gently out. Okay, good. We're going to take our head over to one side. Doesn't matter which side, just to feel the stretch through the opposite side. Gently back up to neutral position and over to the other side. And gently back to neutral. Fantastic. Okay, just so you can see from the sideline, I'd like you to think about just taking your chin back. Okay, so we take our chin back, and then from there, gently and slowly looking over to one of our shoulders, our right shoulder. Keeping that chin pulled in, come back to center, and then over to the opposite side. Back to center. Release, shake the shoulders, just take out that tension. And we're just going to move back and forward 4 times. So in your own time. So you're just taking the chin back. So we're working those muscles in the back of our neck. Only because generally we're on our phones quite a bit of the time or looking down. We just need to strengthen those muscles in the back of our neck. Good, and then shake the arms. Okay, so we're going to start with our shoulders. So we're going to take our palms facing upwards, and we're just going to open and close. Using our breathing. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow down the mic then. Lovely. So you should feel this stretch right across the shoulders and the chest as we come back to this position, feeling our shoulder blades pulling together. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Let's rotate those wrists. Again, everybody has different tightness in their body, so we try and cover everything. And then just shaking out the fingers, playing the piano. Lovely, good, and shaking them out again. Okay, let's put our hands on our hips. We're just warming the body through. We're just going to do a small circle. This helps to mobilize the hips, knees, and ankles. So slowly getting bigger as you feel comfortable. As always, amazing, lovely hip work. And then gently coming back to center and then starting off back around the other way. Really good. Okay, and then slowing it down, and now a figure of 8. So pushing the hips out one way, then round the other. Lovely, good. 3, 2, 1, and bringing the feet together. Nice deep breath here. We're just going to gently roll down to our knees and then push our knees forward and back. So today's session, we'll be doing mobility, a little bit of resistance work, and a little bit of balance. Good. Okay, gently come back up. Okay, we're just going to lift one leg and then rotate the ankle one way, then the other. Doesn't have to be too far off the floor, whatever you feel is right for you. Fantastic, amazing balance, all of you. Good. 3, 2, 1, changing it over. Oh, he says that and then I'm falling over. Good, lovely. Brilliant. 3, 2, 1, and take it down. Good. Okay. Those of you that have some hand weights or something that you could use, there's a little bit of resistance. Good. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to stand with our feet again, sort of hip width apart this time, so not too wide. And we're just literally going to do a nice bicep curl and come back down. So what we're doing is we're squeezing at the top of the movement and then slowly back down. It's always about the controlled down movement that is more important than the up. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1. Turning the palms facing inwards, we're going to lift up and lower. If you feel only comfortable coming to halfway, that's absolutely fine. Just work to what feels right for you. 3 and 2. Slowly down and 1. Amazing. Good. Okay, coming out the front. Again, keeping our cores nice and engaged, standing nice and tall, feeling that piece of string pulling us up, making us nice and tall. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Good. This time we're going to come out, round, and down. Out, round, and down. 2 more. Out, round, and down. Last one. Out, round, and down. Good. Okay. So just reset your feet. We're going to take one arm and we're going to stretch up and slightly over and then back down. So we're stretching up as far as we can. 3, 2, and this one we're just going to hold for a couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Good. Changing over. Now, nice and tall. So we're stretching through this side rather than bending too much. There's a little bend, but it's more about stretching all the way through that lateral side. One more, and then we're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Okay, lovely. So now we're going to start to work the legs a little bit more now. So we're going to just a small squat and then come back up. Just move to your range of movement. Again, nice and controlled. Movement down and up. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Good. Okay, let's bring the feet slightly closer together. We're just gently going to come up onto the balls of our feet and then down. Amazing. Good. Lovely balance, everyone. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Okay, let's bring the bottles up towards our chest. Feet slightly wider again. This time we're going to rotate and back to center and then round to the other way. Back to center. One more time on each side. And the last time. And back to center. Good. Okay. I'm just turning to the side so you can see what I mean. Okay, so we're going to do a straight leg deadlift. Okay, so from here we're going to pull the shoulders right back. It's important we don't come down like this. We must keep our shoulders back. Our hips, our legs are going to be straight. We're just literally pushing the hips back and coming down to our knees. And then as we come up, we squeeze our glutes, pull our tummies in, nice and gentle. Okay, but keep those shoulders back. Are we ready for 6? Here we go. And coming down and come up, squeeze. Our buttocks, that is, our glute. 2. Again, just come down just to the knees. 3. We want a nice straight back if we can. 4, 2 more. And 5. Lovely, good. And 6. Brilliant. And shake the legs out. Good, okay. So we're going to take a nice wide stance now. We're going to turn. And from here, we're going to come down and up. In the lunge position. Down, up, down, up. Squeezing those glutes, keeping the hips and the pelvis tilted forward. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Coming back to center. From here, we're going to do 4 squats again. And 3. And 2. And 1. Amazing. Lovely. Then we're going to turn to the other side. Are we ready? So we're going to come down and back up. Just work with what feels right for you. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Lovely. Let's walk the feet in. And we're going to put the bottles down. We're going to grab the chair. Okay, please make sure the chair is suitable. It's not going to slide away from you or anything. We're going to sit right near the front of the chair, so the crease of my glute and my hamstrings is on the edge of the chair. Feet just wider than shoulder width apart, and then just allow them to swing left and right. Lovely, good. That's just warming up and opening up the shoulders. 3, 2, the shoulders, sorry, the hips. I do apologize. That was to see if you're paying attention. Good, okay. Now we're going to sit with our knees parallel with our hips. We can take a nice deep breath in, and we're just going to bring the arms up and just hold there for 30 seconds. Now, it might seem like you're not really doing anything, but hopefully after about 10-15 seconds, you'll start to feel your tummies tightening in a nice way, that things are starting to engage. We're halfway. 3, 2, 1, and bring them down. Lovely, good. If you can do that for longer when you're on your own, that's really nice, good exercise to do. Okay, we're going to cross one leg over the other. And then gently taking a nice deep breath in, just put a slight pressure on the knee and turn the toes up towards us, just to get that little bit more stretch. Now this is stretching the piriformis, the piriformis in deep inside our buttock, which often can get quite tight and give us hip or sciatic problems. So again, it's a really good one to do quite regularly. You might find it's very different on one side to the other. Okay, we're going to take that pressure off. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. We've done this before. Pivoting from our hips, we're just going to lean forward. And again, you should feel that increased pressure now, or resistance in the hip in a nice way, maybe in the lower back, especially if we tend to sit down at our desk for quite some time. This is a really good one that you can do at your desk. 3, 2, 1, and gently come back up. Good. Okay, let's change that over to the other side. Again, gentle pressure on the knee, and then if you wish, turn the bottom of the foot up towards you. Just helps to increase that intensity. Some of you seem like you're very flexible in that area anyway, which is great. 3, 2, 1, and take that pressure off. Nice deep breath in. We're just going to pivot forward. 3, 2, 1, and gently come back up. Great. Okay, let's uncross the legs. Okay, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. We're going to put our shoulders back and then take hold of the seat from behind, and then gently look up and stretch through our shoulders and our chest, pushing our chest up towards the ceiling, slightly arching our back. 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands come to the knees. From here, we take a deep breath in, and as we blow out, we're literally going to tuck our pelvis up towards our chin and pushing our shoulders back to open up our spine, and then come back to neutral position. We'll do that 3 more times. Deep breath in, blow out as we tilt, drop the chin to the chest, come back up to neutral position. Deep breath in, blowing out, coming back up. 1 more time. Deep breath in and blowing out. Lovely, good. Okay, we're going to do very similar to what we did in the warm-up. Put our hands together and we're going to rotate, but because we're seated, our hips can't move at all. So we're just going to rotate as far around as we can, holding for 3, 2, 1. Gently come back to center and over to the other side. And back to center. 1 more time on each side. Back to center. And last time. And back to center. And shake them out. Amazing, good. Okay, we're going to reset and we're going to go opposites. So we're going to go left knee, right hand. We're going to come down and staying on the same side. We're just going to go up and down, engage, keeping our back nice and straight. One more. And down. Good. Let's change it over straight away. And off we go. Lovely coordination. Nice core. Keep that nice long spine. Head in a neutral position. 1 more. And down. Good. Okay. Let's just lift our heels off the floor just to release any tension in our legs and the ankles, and then tilt back, lifting our toes. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Good. Okay. We're going to slide over to one side. Take one leg out. Nice and tall. From here, we're just gently going to pivot forward from the hips. You should feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. Gently coming up. Hand goes to the side of the knee. From there, the other arm comes up and we come over. 3, 2, 1. Gently come back up, and we're going to slide over to the other side. Leg out nice and straight. Pivot from the hips, coming forward, and just hold. Three, 2, 1. Gently come up. Hand to the knee. Other arm comes up and tilt over. Three, 2, 1. Gently come back. And we're going to come back to center. From here, we're just going to do a couple of times. Just please make sure the chair doesn't move away from me. If it does, please don't do this. We're just going to come up and then sit back down. Up and sit down. Lovely, good. One more. And then we're going to stand up and we're going to use the chair again. So we're going to use the back of the chair to start with. Standing away from the chair, you're going to reach for it, walk the feet back so that you've got a nice straight back, and you're going to put your head between your arms and literally try and push your chest down towards the floor. You should feel a nice stretch through the latissimus dorsi, which is this big muscle in the back, shoulders, rear delts. Try to keep the neck and the head in a neutral position. It's often we try and put the head lower than it needs to be. Keep it not in the spine in a nice neutral position. 3, 2, 1. Gently come back up. We're going to turn the chair. Lovely, good. Okay, one foot up onto the chair. We don't often do this on the floor, so if you wish to do it on the floor, you can. From here, we're just going to tilt the pelvis forward and then gently come forward with a nice long line through our spine. You should feel a nice stretch through the the straightened leg at the back, through the hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. We're going to put both hands to the chair, then take the hips back. So you should now feel a nice stretch through the upper part of your hamstrings. Again, as I always say, a lot of these stretches really should be held for a lot longer than what we're doing, but it gives you an idea so that those ones where you feel tight, you can come back to them and hold them for a bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Come forward, keeping the hands on the floor, on the seat, sorry. Hand closest to your front foot. We're just going to rotate and come round. Again, please be careful if the chair isn't stable. One more. And back. Lovely, good. Gently coming up and change over. Again, tilt the pelvis forward, then take the hips forward. So it should feel it through this part, through the front hip flexor, possibly in the lower back. Standing nice and tall. You've done absolutely amazing today. Again, I can't believe the time goes so quickly. 3, 2, 1, hands come down, and then we take the hips back. That's it, allow it to open. 3, 2, 1, gently come forward, hand closest to your front foot. You're going to rotate, lift and rotate 3 times. That's 1 and 2 and 3. Lovely, good. Gently come back up into the standing position. Take your foot off. We're going to take the chair away. We're going to go down onto the floor. If you can, please have your hand weights or your water bottles or whatever quite close to you. Okay, so we're going to do our usual, just put them on the floor for now, but just have them quite close so you can grab them in a moment. So we're going to literally roll down, take a deep breath in, drop the chin to the chest, rolling down, and we're going to walk the fingers out into a plank. We're going to hold for 15 seconds. Starting now. If you wish, drop the knees. 3, 2, 1. Gently drop the knees and push the hips back and just stretch through, keeping the fingers all the way forward, opening up the back. Opening up your scapula. 3, 2, 1. We're gently going to come forward. We're going to come down onto our knees, onto our elbows. Sorry, I really apologise for today. It's been one of those days. And then from here, we're just going to gently rock our hips into the floor so that we slightly hyperextend through our back and the natural curve of the back, but we just put a little bit of pressure on there just to help its natural movement. 3, 2, 1. From here, we're just gently going to come down, face down. We've done these ones many times before. And we're going to come up for 15 seconds. Are we ready? Nice deep breath in. Either lift just the upper part and no legs, or both, or just the legs. We're holding this. We've got 10 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently down. You're doing amazing. Okay, we're going to turn onto our side. We've done this one last week, I believe, as well. We're going to have the bottom leg bent, the top leg nice and straight. You might want to find a pillow just to put under your head, but often just laying flat is okay. And we're just going to lift the leg up and gently down. Those of you that would like to make it a little bit more intense, as you come up, turn the foot down. It looks like we've got some ballerinas in the class. Lovely. 3, 2, keeping the hips nice and stacked. 1, and relax. Good, let's swing it round onto the other side, or you can roll over, whichever you prefer. So bottom leg bent in a 90-degree angle, top leg. Thank you very much, Sharon. Hope you join us next week. If anyone does need to go, please feel free. I do understand you have meetings and work. We've just got a couple more exercises to do. Three, 2, and 1. Lovely, good. Okay, we're going to lay onto our backs. If you can, grab your hand weights first. And from here, we're going to bring our legs up into top. We're basically going to do, which is quite light for our chest, but by bringing our knees up, we're having to really stabilize the movement, nice and steady. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's bring them down. Put the hands to the floor. Just allow our backs to reset. Push our lower back into the floor again. We're going to come up and we're going to do dead bug with our hand. If you feel comfortable to, with your hand weights. We're going to bring the knees up, and then we're going to bring the legs up, the arms up. We're going to go opposites. So I'm going to extend my left leg and my right hand back, and then come up and change. Lovely, good. Left leg, right arm. Right leg, left arm. Let's go 2 more times. Last one. And bring it down. Good. Let's bring the legs down. Put the hand weights to one side. I'd like you just to have your hands down by your sides. Deep breath in, tilt the pelvis so your lower back is in the floor. And then we're just gently going to send the knees away and just come up into bridge. And just lower down. Back to neutral spine. Deep breath in, tilt and lift. And lower. 2 more. Deep breath in, tilt and lower. Last one. Deep breath in, tilt, lift and lower. Lovely, good. Let's bring the legs up into tabletop. Hands go behind the knees. We send the knees away. We come up into a seated position. Let's open the legs just wider than our normal mat. I would say 8 inches, 12 inches. And from here, we're going to then opposite hand come on the outside as you rotate round and come down. Gently coming back up and rotate to the other side. And then lower down. And come back to center. Okay, this bring your legs in. This always gets people around the wrong way. So we're going to go hands, it doesn't matter which side. The other leg comes up. We're going to literally rotate around into a pike position. Rotate both hands to the left, back to center and over to the right. Back to center. Soften the knees. Nice deep breath in and gently in your own time, just come back up. Standing up nice and tall. Rotate those shoulders. Please join all of our other classes that are on YouTube. Please subscribe to YouTube and join our other classes online. We obviously have Monday, keep the shoulders rolling, and we're just going to rotate the wrists. Monday, Darius at 12:30 with Box Fit. Tuesday with Amy with LBT. We're back here on Wednesday. Good. Okay. Let's take the head over to one side. Just hold it if you wish to. If you take the opposite hand out, it just helps to increase that stretch. Thank you, Jill. Then also on Thursday morning, we have Kaz at 10:30 with Body and Mind and Change Sides. And also at Friday, 10:30, ab attack. And back to neutral. Roll the shoulders. Lift one foot and rotate the ankle. And back, change the other way. Thank you so much, everybody, for today. Please let me know if there's anything you would like to work on. It just gives us a little bit of direction of what you like, what you enjoy. And obviously, if you join Darius's Navy's class, this is quite a nice class to be kind to the body if you've really pushed yourself in the other classes, but always be gentle to yourself. You're doing absolutely amazing, and it's great seeing all of you keep turning up week in, week out. So thank you so much. Take care, have a great week, be safe, and I'll see you here next week.